Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today's video will not be a review but more of a discussion piece about this locomotive. Here is the 2014 Lionel Legacy Nickel Plate Road 765 Berkshire. Like Lionel's past, present, and future, you can't go wrong with the Lionel TMCC and Legacy Berkshires. Lionel has made these locomotives the most sought after locomotives made. No matter when you got your first Berkshire or your last, you're getting your money's worth. This Berkshire, as mentioned, is the 2014 version with the legacy control system and smoking whistle. But it's not the only smoking whistle that makes this engine very special. This rendition is currently the closest representation of its prototype owned and operated by the Fort Wayne Railroad Historical Society. I was able to get this locomotive secondhand. It was test ran prior to being stored, and then it appeared on trains and I picked it up. I wanted this locomotive in particular as I have the 2018 1225 Berk, and I've mentioned in the past that the smoke box coloring on the nickel plate Berks were way off during the 2018 run. So I decided to wait and hope that one of these would appear, and sure enough it did. After I received this locomotive, I opened it up, and as you can see, as I'll pull it up right now, it may not be legible, but I'll move it real quick. There we go. That is a Lionel Certificate of Authenticity. As you can see, it has lots of details, including some of the signatures of volunteers from the Fort Wayne Railroad Historical Society, and a photo of 765 in note scale. Not only was that cool, but when you get 765, you get two smoke box doors. The one you see on the authenticity certificate is what it would come on, so it'd be the single headlight. And currently, I have put the Mars light on this model, so let me get this out of the way. There we go. As you can see, the Mars light. What makes this 765 unique to successors and predecessors is that there are two smoke box doors that you can install on this locomotive. As mentioned, the single headlight is on its standard, and then you can change it to the Mars light. And the Mars light smoke box door will stay on this locomotive for the unseeable future. I have no plans of putting it back. And the reason why is it is extremely hard to change out the headlight for this locomotive because there are several steps that you got to do. So when I made the change, there was a lot of things I had to do. The first thing was I actually watched the review video that Eric Siegel did for this particular model, and I watched how to change the smoke box door out probably 30 times before I actually decided to start doing it. Now, my main concern was my hands are the biggest hands in the world, probably, as you can tell. So I'm gonna just stick it here. You can see my finger is pretty big. It's bigger than the jewel for the marker light. And my concern was I would either rip a wire or destroy a Molex plug, and I almost broke a Molex plug. So when I took this locomotive apart, I used pliers and a small X-Acto knife and a bunch of other tools. And the only thing that happened bad to me was the Molex plug on the inside of the locomotive came undone because I had it in the plier and I used another plier to pull it out gently, and the whole Molex plug came out. So the bare wires were left, and I must have wrestled with that thing for about 30 minutes off and on, putting the new smoke box door on the locomotive. However, I was able to get the smoke box door put on, and let me just give you guys a little heads up. Be extremely careful when changing it. And remember this, if there's a situation in which the tag, the tag did come off, which tells you which is what, I would recommend putting like a red dot on the one that's the Mars light, and then when you go in and change out the headlight, mark the ground, because in order for you to put the headlight on, you got to take the headlight apart from the other smoke box door. Before I run this locomotive, Lionel has added crew talk sounds from former head engineer of 765, Rich Melvin. And Rich Melvin also did a bunch of other locomotives at the time, so my Line Master Challenger has him as well. So in homage to a commercial that was put on by the Fort Wayne Railroad Historical Society on their YouTube page, I will have 765 pull around my Coca-Cola consist for the running session of this video. Now, before we get to the running session, I do want to give you guys a quick little update about where this channel is going. I am planning on doing a review video for a 2010 model, and yes, a 2010 model. It's going to be interesting because my plan is, if I can get the review done, I would like to do an operating session similar to the one that you saw that I did with a modern setup with the SDIV genset. I would like to do it with time era appropriate cars for this GP7. So that's the plan right now, and I may be able to shoot it in a couple weeks, but we'll see what's going on with life. Work's been pretty hectic as I've been taking on more responsibilities, and when this video comes out, it'll be a couple weeks after Prime Week. So I've been working all day, 6 days a week, and it's nice to get some time off and shoot videos like this for you guys, and I'm hoping that I can do that in the near future. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoy the running session, and I will see you guys in the next video.
This is the dispatcher. Do you copy?
Roger that, dispatcher. I read you. Over.
Very good. Start up and hold.
Gotcha, dispatcher. We're ready to move. Out. The coal's full. Over.
Copy that. Out.
The water's full. Over.
Acknowledged. Out.
Got your signal, dispatcher. We're clear to move. Over.
Affirmative. Out.